morning. Good morning, living sugar-free sweethearts. This is Andrea Raquel, the social entrepreneur and sugar-free coach, broadcasting to you live from the deep country. I love doing my outside broadcasts, even though you hear trucks, you can hear birds, you can hear maybe some other animals, tree frogs, and etc. But I love it. I love the outdoors. I just wanted to talk to you this morning. I try to share what's on my heart and what I'm dealing with because I believe that it can help someone else. Um, this is a special broadcast for single remedies, for singles only, well, and those who are not single but maybe don't quite realize what they have. I woke up this morning feeling a little dizzy, and someone asked me how I was doing, and I said dizzy, but they thought I meant, dizzy in my head because I was doing a lot of technical work, troubleshooting, and dealing with some malware on someone's computer, which that's enough to give you a headache, but it really doesn't give me a headache because I know to walk away from it. I meant a different kind of dizzy. You ever wake up some days and kind of walk around in circles and you're not really sure what to do with yourself? If you're like me, you only feel like that on days when things are going well, when you don't have any problems or fires to put out. There's always some fires to put out as the day goes on. But sometimes when the fires have been put out and the trouble has been shot and the things have been resolved, kind of circle and kind of not really quite sure what to do next. And that might sound odd to many people. Yes, I have a huge network. I have a business. I have my own brand. But I realized, sometimes when you're single and you don't have other people to care for or worry about or take guidance and direction from, you kind of are in a place of confusion, not really sure what to do. I realize I'm not talking to everyone. Some people always know exactly what to do because they're always concerned with their next goal and the thing that they want. But for some of us, we prefer to operate in a place of community or in a place of relationship or companionship. And I wanted to encourage someone else because that's a very, very easy time to start shifting from confusion to sadness. What do you do when you feel confused, when you don't have a partner or a person that you share ideas with? What do you do? If you're in a relationship, if you're married, sometimes it's your focus and your goals, and sometimes it's their focus and their goals. Hopefully they're aligned, but when you are not sure what it is that you need to be doing, you can always look to that other person and simply get on board with whatever they're doing or help with them or ask them what it is that you can do for them. And I often do that with my network and with the people around me. So if you are feeling a little alone or you're feeling a little by yourself, and I've heard a lot of people say that, the greater goals they accomplish, the more they achieve, the more lonely they feel because they'd like to have someone to share it with. They like to have someone to bounce ideas off of. But I submit to you that if you're single, you're just in a place where you can help more people. If you've been in a relationship recently, if you were in a marriage or in a long-term relationship, you remember what it was like when you always had another person to worry about or to care for. And if you've been in a relationship where you didn't do such a good job at that, now is a really, really good time to reflect. Many people who are single look back at their relationships and all they consider is what the other person did wrong, why they're not together, how their heart was broken. But we can all improve in areas. We can all grow in areas. We can all be better for the next time around. And I suggest and submit to you that if you are in a relationship, don't struggle so hard or fight so hard for your agenda. Sometimes it's your day to take control, and some days you need to let the other person take control. Sometimes you need to make the decisions, and sometimes you need to let the decision be made by someone else. Oftentimes you have an idea or a way that you think something should be done, and maybe it's the best way that you know how to get it done. Maybe you're even an expert in that area. But it's okay to allow someone else's creativity, inventiveness, and ideas and inspiration and instincts lead the way. Because only then do you come up with creative ideas and solutions that you never would have come up with by yourself. Just because someone else presents an idea that doesn't sound like it would work to you or doesn't sound smart to you doesn't mean that it is not. If you choose to invest in someone because you trust them, if you choose to partner with someone because you believe in them, then that means there are going to be times where you should take a back seat to their ideas. You should allow them to lead the way and make decisions even when it's not your first idea or your first decision. If you ever, during the time of being single, come to a place where you feel that you wish you had someone else to share in decision making and ideas to help lead the way, then you definitely should make a decision and a commitment that when you are given that opportunity again, you will absolutely allow that other person to prosper in their ideas and their decision making and not always control or always, have the last word or the last say. Now is the time that you are able to reflect and improve yourself and grow and be a better person and be a better mate for the next time around. So if you, like me, sometimes wake up feeling a little dizzy, thinking, oh man, imagine if there was someone else to help make this decision or these ideas or whatever, then make a commitment that that's what you're going to do the next time around and stick to it. It's very easy to force your own agenda or always want things to be your way. But your way, even if it's a great idea, even if it's been tried and true and proven, does not mean that it is always the best way. Sometimes being willing to sacrifice is what is going to bless you into having the results that you couldn't even have imagined. Again, this is Andrea Raquel, the social entrepreneur and sugar-free coach, and I wanted to encourage my living sugar-free sweethearts who are single and let you know that you do have value, that you do have worth, and that just because you're single right now doesn't mean you will always be single. Get busy doing things to invest in yourself and invest in your business and your brand and the people around you. Get busy doing whatever it is that you find your hands to do. And through that, you will find your value and your place and your partnership. I made toast when I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be doing. I made toast, and then I came outside and enjoyed the early morning birds. And, it's something so beautiful about what goes on in nature before everyone else wakes up. And it brings you clarity. I did not intend to record an Andrea in the morning today, but that's what I came up with. And that's productive and that's valuable. And I am able to share something with someone else. And who knows, if even only one person is encouraged through this recording, this broadcast, then I have done my part and I have done more than what I could do by myself. So take those things that you wish that you had someone to do them with and do them for other people. That's good practice. It's good practice to invest in your community. It's good practice to help someone who's elderly or someone who's an orphan or a widow or someone who's alone, or do other different community service projects and invest in other individuals. All of those things are good practice. You will get into the habit, and then when you are in a partnership, it will come naturally to you to be empathetic and to invest in and to be valuable, not just for yourself, but for the other person that you say you want to be with. So, living sugar-free sweethearts, I want to encourage you today, if you're single, you're not going to be single forever unless you want to. But do something productive with yourself and just invest your value and your gifts and your talents. Love outwardly. Just love for love's sake. Don't forget, love is an action word. It's not just something that you say. And being single is one of the best opportunities in the whole entire world to practice and perfect the process or the action, if you will, of loving. Too many people are in relationships and they say, I love you, but they treat the other person like dirt. Love is not obsession. It is not control. It is not about just titles or having someone that is willing to do whatever it is you say do. That is not love. Love is wanting to see someone else prosper. Love is wanting to invest in someone else's goodness and greatness and their gifts and seeing them be valuable and prosper in whatever it is that they desire to do. So, happy Monday, Living Sugar Free Sweethearts. This is a Mind Matters message, and it's also Music Monday. So, if you can't think of anything else to do, enjoy some live music, support a local band, do something worthy and worthwhile to invest in other humans, and you will see a return. You will reap the rewards, and more than anything, you will feel valuable. You will feel good about yourself. I love you. I'm here for you. You can drop me a message. You can visit me online everywhere. You can see me at http semicolon. Actually, that's colon. I always say semicolon out of habit, but that's http colon // seeme.com / Andrea Raquel. You can find me everywhere. And I look forward to talking to you again. I want to tell you to be encouraged. If you're listening to this and if you're a living sugar-free sweetheart, I know that you're already on the right track. I know that you have been building yourself and investing in yourself, not just for yourself, but for others, and you will see a return on that. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you soon.